Trials of Triumph, a sizzling tale of success against the odds. In the sprawling labyrinth of the Mumbai Undercity, a realm untouched by the comforts of modernity, thrives Abdul, a young entrepreneur whose scrupulous endeavors intrigue and arouse us. Existing not merely amidst the chaos, but molding a livelihood out of it, Abdul's journey bursts with remarkable tales of audacity and resilience. Navigating through a seemingly treacherous path, surprisingly devoid of sobriety and security that an avaricious city like Mumbai promises, Abdul's small trade in recyclable garbage exhales an air of vibrancy. At an age when most boys indulge in playful idleness or stumble through the rigors of school, Abdul battles with gut-wrenching poverty, hauling scraps to turn into ragged riches. The unmistakable contrast between the extreme affluence displayed by Mumbai and the grinding financial crises that doom the slum provides a poignant backdrop to his improbable tale. Despite the gut-wrenching disparity, robust with constant adversities, Abdul remains unshaken. He carves out a life of dignity and purpose from the scavenges of a city, more focused on its glittering skyline than its crumbling underbelly. A riveting twist to his story leaps out when a bag of rich, discarded trash lands Abdul in a world of gross wealth. Was it the sheer lure of riches beaconing him or destiny's play? This unexpected fortune upturns his life with unmatched thrill. From the clenching claws of poverty, Abdul is flung into a realm that he'd never imagined. Spiked with tension, an air of uncertainty permeates as Abdul must grapple with his new identity. The allure of greed battles with the reality of responsibility, spinning a riveting narrative as we fervently begin to wonder, will he succumb to the vice or rise nobler than ever? Unfolding events take us on an extraordinary roller coaster of highs and lows. From the exhausting trials in the refuse-strewn slums to the exhilarating adrenaline rush of unanticipated fortune, the journey deeply piques our interest, leaving a sustained sense of curious anticipation. Undeniably, his audacity to endure degrading living conditions, the courage to scrape a living from the ignored wastes, and the disarming morality in the face of temptations ignite our imagination. We find ourselves irresistibly drawn to Abdul's journey, heart-pounding as we await the panorama of unexpected turns that his story promises. Decidedly, if life were a battlefield, Abdul surely emerges a gladiator. Dance of destiny, a parade of politics, passion, and peril. A controversial turn of events punctuates the rhythm of an otherwise ordinary life in the depths of the bustling slum, an unexpected, violent death. Fatima, a local resident known more for her disability and bitter behavior than compassion, ends her life in a devastating act of self-immolation. While the smoke clears, leaving behind an acrid smell, another scent ominously hangs in the air, that of suspicion. Ashraf, Fatima's neighbor, finds himself unwittingly embroiled in her death. Maliciously framed by local law enforcement seeking bribes, and desperate slum dwellers eager to shift blame, Ashraf sees his world crumble. Just when it seems the slum's trials have nothing worse to offer, destiny advances this deadly dance, thrusting him in the unforgiving embrace of the local police and the terror of the Indian legal system. The manipulation of an already exploitative political machinery sends shockwaves through the squalid slum. Gossips intensify, and everyone's loyalty is put to the test as the veneer of kinship cracks. The struggle for survival outshines the strength of unity, each resident transforming from concerned neighbors to self-serving strangers. As such, an ominous cloud of dread and deceit descends on the slum with an intensity that jolts the community. Adding an intriguing layer to this tale is the dubious role of the local non-profit organization, purportedly aiming to help but as deceptive as the city's blinding glamour against its grim underbelly. Their influence seeps into Ashraf's predicament, intensifying the turmoil through insidious tactics. Accusations whirl, tensions mount, and uncertainty escalates as Ashraf faces a fearsome battle against an unjust system and a morally corrupt environment. With each passing moment, the suspense tightens, making hearts pang in uneasy anticipation. The narrative skillfully shifts from mere survival to fierce struggles against systemic corruption and personal betrayal. It mirrors the gritty reality of life in Mumbai's undercity, where everyday survival evaporates into labyrinthine politics, igniting an inferno of intrigue and suspense. A narrative soaked in trepidation unfolds as Ashraf steels himself to confront the perils of his undeserved fate. As the metaphorical chariot of justice takes a sinister turn, the inescapable avalanche of mirrored deceptions, intrigue, and betrayal grips us, pulling us deeper into the heart of those beautiful forevers. Enthralling pursuits, a mosaic of dreams amidst distress. Among the dire poverty and towering piles of scrap in the Mumbai slum, hope springs eternal through the youthful exuberance of Manju, the local slum teacher's daughter. Bright and compassionate, Manju dreams of breaking free from the chains of the crippling undercity, her aspirations fueled by education, an unusual pursuit in the heart of this grim poverty. Her pursuit colors the dreary slum with hues of ambition, subtly challenging the norms framed by destitution and despair. A vision to escape the perpetual cycle of poverty and the sheer willpower to realize this dream sets Manju apart from her mundane surroundings. As Manju's story unfolds, she navigates through the challenges of her humble surroundings, her determination to succeed often colliding with the harsh reality of the education system's apparent inefficiency. The education she seeks is mired in corruption, an achingly familiar theme resonating throughout the undercity's existence. From inadequate teachers to useless certifications, there's a constant battle between her dreams and the reality of her circumstances. Manju's relationship with her mother, Asha, a shrewd, power-hungry woman, adds a gripping twist to her narrative, highlighting the delicate intricacies of their bond. Their dichotomous desires, with Manju yearning for liberation through education and Asha for power through politicking, adds intriguing complexities to their relationship and to the unfolding drama in the shantytown. At the heart of despair, Manju's relentless pursuit of education, amplified against her family's starkly different desires, captivates us as we follow her amid the grim lanes of the undercity. As we fervently wander along with Manju, we find ourselves breathlessly cheering for her, rooting for her win against all odds, holding our breath for her dreams to break free from the shantytown and flutter like a majestic bird that has finally tasted freedom. The intensity of this pursuit is overwhelmingly appealing, as it makes us heartily applaud for an undoable triumph amidst the purest form of distress. A symphony of hope, the final stand. Engulfed by the harsh realities of life in the Mumbai undercity, the slum dwellers remain captives to political manipulations and economic disparities. Yet, amidst the cloud of despair, a sliver of hope emerges, embodied in the resilience and unwavering determination of the slum residents. In an eventful turn, Asha, the political-savvy mother, strives to empower herself, embarking on a journey that blurs the line between morality and ambition. The labyrinth of corruption doesn't sway her, instead, it fuels her unyielding determination to rise through the rank and file of local politics. Maintaining her resolve in a conspicuously male-dominated arena shows an uncommon streak of tenacity, compelling us to follow her journey, even if we balk at her methods. In this spectacle of trials and triumphs, Sunil, a young scavenger, emerges as a beacon of enduring spirit. His adventures in scavenging the city's waste and navigating through the perils of existence in the slum are harrowing yet inspiring. The prospect of a better life doesn't quash his spirit. Instead, it propels him towards increasingly daring escapades, infusing an undercurrent of high-octane excitement that keeps us on the edge. A dramatic backdrop amplifies the hero's quest, the Mumbai airport's construction. The gleaming symbol of India's economic growth casts a shadow, looming as an omnipresent reminder of their isolation from progress. This paradox fuels their hope to escape their circumstances, lending an intense sense of vulnerability, making their struggles poignant. From the harrowing political subtexts to Sunil's dangerous adventures, the story's final stretch intensifies, holding in its crevices the essence of the human spirit's resilience. It weaves a powerful narrative draped in unwavering hope, unyielding determination, and an enduring survival instinct capable of standing tall against all odds. The absorbing tapestry of audacious ambitions, daring adventures, perilous politics, and the triumph of the human spirit encapsulates the story, making it a compelling narrative that holds us in its grip until the last nerve-wracking act. Inescapable realities, a tango with truth and transition. Amid the incessant hum and toil of the Mumbai undercity, the slum dwellers endure their versions of an intricate dance with reality. Their lives are far removed from the dazzling cityscape that Mumbai proffers to the world, yet it is in their experiences that the true essence of survival and despair intertwine in a complex tango. As the narrative unfolds, one story that notably strikes a chord is the heart-rending plight of Meena, the first girl born in the Anawadi slum. Struggling to escape a life fraught with abuse and pernicious expectations of society, she personifies the bleak realities many girls face in her community. When her plight reaches a regrettable and tragic end, it leaves behind an indelible echo, a stark reminder of the chasms that exist beneath the city's veneer of progress. On the brighter side, the slum also resonates with threads of modest triumphs. These victories, albeit small, spark a beacon of hope against the sinister backdrop of daily struggles. The perfect embodiment of such triumphs is Kalu. Despite being a road sweeper, he does not allow his spirit to be dirted by life's harsh blows. Displaying courage and audacity that belies his humble position, his life oozes a sense of optimism that seems almost audacious in such a setting. Yet, the most thrilling part of the narrative arrives unexpectedly when the Bollywood glitz makes an appearance in the slums, stirring murmurs and dreams amongst inhabitants. It presents an unrealistic yet glamorous contrast against the grimy undercity, a gory Beauty and Beast tale unfolding in the heart of modern India. While their lives unfurl, overshadowed by towering luxury hotels and sleek office buildings, one thing becomes clear: their existence is more than mere statistics. Their trials, tribulations, hopes, and despair form an intoxicating mix that not only encapsulates their relentless struggle but also humanizes their experience amid an unforgiving environment, leaving an indelible impression that is as painful as it is profoundly captivating.